back here in the WAVY Plus studio for another episode of the 10 Count. I'm your host, Jeff Snyder. John Eldridge also here. We are back. We are talking about, let me get the super ready because this is how this thing works. We are talking about Saturday night's main event, and John, overall, I'd say it was. They gave me weapons here. I'm so excited. So, yeah, this show was about as mid as possible.
Came and went like it usually does.
Yeah,
but hey, this was the first. This was the first one exclusively on Peacock, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's like completely misses the point of Saturday night's main event. I thought it was
main event in like NBC.
Yeah, I thought this was on WAVY, and I promoted it like it was on WAVY, and it's like, no, it's on Peacock. It's like, okay, we're doing Peacock. Is this how you're making good on getting out of the deal?
I guess
with the Peacock exclusives.
Sure seems that way.
All right, that's fine, I guess. Not like anyone needed to see this. This took place in Salt Lake City, Utah, last Saturday, which would have been November 1st, All Saints Day, if you're into that, if you were raised that way as I was. So we have 4 matches on this card. All 4 of them were
Yeah.
But some things of consequence did happen.
There were good things in the matches. And like you said, there were things of consequence that happened in this show, which is a step up from a normal Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, finally, like, wow, some stuff actually went down.
And yet Triple H wasn't even there.
No Triple Paul, huh?
No Triple Paul, no.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in a, I mean, not to get a little ahead, but in a show of a title change, you know, he always does the point. And I'm just surprised he wasn't there to do the point.
I wonder if he did the point on Monday with all of them.
Maybe.
Well, anyway, the show opened up with well, I guess he would have been the undisputed WWE champion at the time. There wasn't a world heavyweight champion when it happened.
Yeah.
Technically, it was correct for the first time in probably 2 years.
In a while, yeah.
Cody Rhodes taking on Drew McIntyre. Rhodes defending the title. John, we called this last week.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes was going to win this match.
Yeah.
They teased it like Drew McIntyre had a shot.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
Thought they might have done something. Might have been like a Orton interference or something. Might have been, I don't know. Thought they were going to do anything other than just have a match and have Drew lose clean, clean. But that's what happened. I mean, Cody DDT'd him on a belt, so I mean, it wasn't like clean. It wasn't squeaky clean.
Wasn't squeaky clean. The referee did not see it.
And with the stipulation in this match, if Cody had gotten DQ'd, then Drew would have won the belt. But he did it after a ref bump, so.
Or counted out.
Right, or counted out.
Yes. So, turning point in this match, Cody somehow grabbed the belt.
Mm-hmm. Well, Drew grabbed the belt and brought it in, and then
did the toss thing like Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
And Cody thinks about it. And the commentator's like, no, Cody, no. And then Cody, drops the belt. And then Drew catches him with a quick claymore. They call it a flash claymore.
Very quick claymore.
Very athletic move by Drew.
No, like, it didn't have like any run up, but he still hit it with like the same normal power. It was cool looking.
Yeah.
I liked it.
But the commentators were like, oh, because he didn't get the run up, that's why he wasn't able to pin him.
Yeah.
So after that, they go outside the ring, and then Drew, they mess around outside the ring, and then Cody gets onto the apron. Drew runs the ropes, shoulder tackles Cody. He goes through the table, and then the referee starts the fastest 10 count. Yeah, we said it. He starts the fastest 10 count I've ever seen.
Crazy fast.
I love how convenient 10 counts are in WWE.
Yeah.
They're either the slowest methodical counts you'll ever see. This guy was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Cody got up, broke the count at 9. Like, we didn't think he would do that. And then Cody tried a Cody cutter. And then he teased a knee injury.
Yeah.
Because the official got in the way. So he kind of saved a botch there.
Yeah.
And then Andrew Thomas took a ref bump.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes utilized the belt. Hit the DDT. Hit the crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes remained the undisputed champion for about another hour and a half.
Yep.
It
came and went just like we thought it would. But yeah, another thing I want to mention is just how like pathetic the announcer tables are. Like, I like how they it's cool that they can rebuild them so they can have multiple table spots in one show.
could be rebuilt.
But man, they're just it's just the way that they break now, and just the way that they feel like they're so much weaker than they used to be.
Well, yeah, I think that's the whole point.
Well,
They-
yeah,
they
I know,
break
but,
away.
like, well, yeah, but-
You can rebuild them. They're meant to break, but I guess they always been meant to break. But like now they're really meant to break.
yeah.
They really
I mean,
engineered the
Cody
tables.
did not go through that table very hard, and it just completely crumbled.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it looks cool, I guess.
I guess.
So Bleacher Report, I've had Bleacher Report up because they just tabbed the card and that was the first link I saw. One question they ask: how is it possible for a match featuring the biggest star in the company and a superstar so red hot a year ago at this time feels so cold?
That's a really great question.
Dude, what's going on, man?
I don't know.
I
Like at this time last year, it was the Drew and Punk feud, which was the best feud in wrestling at that time, if I'm not mistaken. Because like this was when Bad Blood happened last year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And now Drew's stuck in purgatory. I don't even know what to call what he's stuck in right now, because like he's in the world title scene, but he's not. I don't know when the last time he won a match was. And
It's been a while.
yeah. And Cody's just going through this revolving door of like the same opponents, it feels like. And, you know, don't know really where they're going to go from here.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. You know, this match got bogged down. I thought the ref bump was a little unnecessary. Just it was fine, I guess. It got a C from this writer at Bleacher Report. Who's this writer? Who wrote this? Eric Beeston. That's a great name.
Shout out Eric Beeston.
That's a great wrestling name.
That is a
actually.
great wrestling name.
Wow, that rules.
Feastin' Beastin'.
All right, next match for the WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton against Jade Cargill. And the whole storyline with this match, that Tiffany was a little beat up after facing. She actually hadn't wrestled in a week since she faced Kiana James, and Jade Cargill had not wrestled in a month. She had not wrestled since September 26th. But the whole thing was Tiffany Stratton's beat up, her knee's bothering her. We'll see. She got cleared to do this. And the whole story of the match was Jade just went for the knee.
Yeah, it was a crazy squash.
It was a squash.
Yeah.
I mean, Tiffany tried to get some offense in, but it wasn't going to happen.
It's an odd choice, I'd say, to, you know, make your champion that's been champion for almost a year lose in like 5 minutes.
Well, that's why they did the injury angle with her, because they didn't want to make her too weak.
Obviously.
So
Still.
So Jade just killed Tiffany, just absolutely destroyed her. And Tiffany did try to hit a prettiest moonsault ever, got her leg wiped out again. Cargill tried to hit her into the steps, but thankfully she didn't. Tiffany hit a swanton in this match.
Yeah. She hits that a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know she was like Jeff Hardy. Anyway, Jade recovered from that pretty quickly. She hit all of her finishers and her power bombs and her choke slams and all
jaded,
her jaded and all her power moves.
2, 3.
And Jade Cargill is the WWE Women's Champion. She has more championships than her husband Brandon Phillips did in Major League Baseball.
Well, that mercifully ends Tiffany's title run.
300 plus days for Tiffany as champion. Hopefully,
Boy.
we don't have the belt on her for a while. However, it will happen again.
I'm hoping
She is
there's
very
just
popular.
better things, like, because man,
She wasn't booked right.
No.
It just did it. It was just a flat title run.
I mean, it felt like she was feuding with Nia Jax for like. I know this title reign was
see,
only 300 days, but it felt like she was feuding.
That's
for
the
like
problem.
3
She
years.
was feuding with Nia Jax, who should be nowhere near a wrestling ring, much less a title shot. In my opinion.
You know, and the same with Jade. I mean, not the whole wrestling ring thing, but Jade is obviously not as polished as someone like Vicaire or even
No.
Julia. So it's like,
Yes.
because both Jade and Tiffany don't have a ton of in-ring experience.
No.
And then these are the two that you have going for the top belt, or at least what they want to say is the top belt on the women's side. So
You know what would be a really bad thing for them to do?
what?
Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill.
They probably will. That's probably going to be the next feud.
I would. Does anyone have any bleach for my eyes? Awful. Be awful. Don't do it, Triple Paul. Don't do it.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
This match got a C from Bleacher Report. I think he's being a little generous.
Yeah.
Next match for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta against Rusev. Against the AAA Mega Champion and the Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio, and his new throat tattoo.
Yeah. It certainly is a throat tattoo.
It is definitely a throat tattoo. It covers his entire neck.
Yeah,
He has a long
the
neck.
whole thing.
He has a lot longer neck. My
does
neck's
have a
kind of
long
fat,
neck.
but yeah, it
Must have got from
it's-
his dad, Eddie.
Yeah, I must have got it from his dad, Eddie, just like that nice mustache and his mullet. But yeah, Dominic decided to go with that, and I'll tell you, look, it looks better than Cody Rhodes' stupid neck tattoo.
Can't deny that.
Yeah, that's a stupid tattoo. Dominic has like a bunch of tattoos, so it kind of fits already.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes has the standalone neck tattoo, and it's just like, ugh.
And it's huge.
It's massive. Why would you do that? I know he explained why, but I think he's regretting it now. It's like, man, I should just put this on my shoulder or something.
Yeah.
All right, so Dominic, Penta, and Rusev had a
It was a
match.
fun little match. I mean,
Started off with Penta and Rusev going after Dom, and then they went after each other after they couldn't decide who wanted to go after Dom more. And then a fun little match. Penta got caught with a Machka kick. The accolade was put on him.
yeah, this was a great
And then
spot here.
the bell rang. Everyone thought, oh, Rusev's the champion because the bell rang. Well, it turned out Dirty Dom rang the bell. And the match continued because the referee never signaled for the bell or anything like that, which was kind of weird.
Really could have backfired on Dom.
It really could have. Yeah, I mean, the referee could have just called it off right there.
Yeah.
The bell did ring.
We've seen weirder things happen.
So Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio brings the bell hammer into the ring after Rusev dragged him out of the timekeeper's area. Penta picked it up, tried to use it on Dirty Dom, but he hit Rusev. Oh no! And then the champion got the one up on Penta, delivered the Eddie Guerrero frog splash in honor of his actual father. 1, 2, 3. Dirty Dom Mysterio still the Intercontinental Champion. This match was fine. Got a C. I thought it was the best match on this card.
I'd agree
I
with
think
that.
it should have got a B.
Yeah. Or at least a low. High C, low B.
Yeah, Eric Beeston being very generous and not generous with his ratings here. But yeah, good match. Liked it. Dominic Mysterio still the best heel in WWE. Well, on the main roster, I should say. And he's not even really a heel anymore.
Not really,
To be-
no.
I mean, people just
I mean,
think
the
he's
crowd
cool.
cheers for him. I love him.
He's awesome.
Yeah. He's hard not to like.
I used to call him his, well, I'm not going to say what I called him because it's a swear. His idiot son. Rey Mysterio's idiot son. We'll say idiot instead of the swear. Because he couldn't wrestle and he couldn't do anything for years. And then he just worked hard. He got to work hard on the main roster with all these guys who were awesome and women who were awesome with Rhea and the judge. Putting him with the Judgment Day was the smartest thing they possibly could have done.
yeah.
And now he's a competent wrestler. He's a fun wrestler. He's one of the best heels, one of the most over guys in Mexico now.
Yeah.
Great job. With WWE's had a lot of misses lately, Dominic Mysterio is not one of them.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, they built him
great.
up great. I mean, I'm really happy for him. I'm happy for Ray, too, because, I mean, I know Ray's loving this.
Ray's loving it. Yeah, Ray trained him. Yeah, this is the fruits of his labor too.
Yeah. I really hope, because, you know, they're kind of teasing them having another match. I hope it happens at, like, Survivor Series or something like that. Like, for the IC title, that'd be awesome.
I think Dom should retire Ray. I think that's what should happen.
That would be cool.
Dom has come a long way since the custody of Dominic ladder match at
He
SummerSlam
sure has.
2005. Greatest match ever. Greatest match graphic ever.
Yeah.
All right, and the South of Celebrities during this. So I think it was Pauly Shore was
Yeah,
there.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore got a big pop.
Yeah.
And then they panned to Tony Hinchcliffe and nobody cared.
Yeah.
And then they showed Post Malone, who was at seems to be at every WWE show these days.
Yeah.
He had his cup in his hand and his cowboy hat, you know, like he normally dresses. I don't think he changes his clothes ever. So those were the celebrities there. And then they announced the promo for the Last Time Is Now tournament. Said superstars will be John Cena cut this promo, said some people will be people I've competed against.
Yeah, it's
people,
an interesting idea for it.
Yeah, some people I've never raced, and some people that don't even work here. So,
yeah, well, let's just hope that Edge and Jericho are part of this, because I mean,
think-
if they're not, I think it's going to be a pretty huge disappointment.
I think so too. But I think they're going to be part of this. I have to be.
Jericho
right?
at least has to be.
They have to
I don't
be.
like Edge. I can understand not being, but Jericho I think has to be.
Yeah. Well, the next match was the final match. It was for the World Heavyweight Championship, the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Vacant, losing a title again. That poor guy. He just gains titles and loses titles all the time.
I know, man. But hey, he might have more championships than Cena.
He does.
Yeah.
I think he's like a 37-time world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Venkin in the GOAT talks?
He's the best ever.
It's true.
World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk against It's Just Me Uso, day one-ish, Jey Uso, who did his entrance, took like 10 minutes to do it, and then decided, hey, we're going to play the music again and eat with everybody again. Because that seems to be a thing to cover up the fact that he can't wrestle. So in this match, there was one specific spot that went viral, and it was not for right reasons. CM Punk sets up Jey Uso, spins him around for a neck breaker.
Yeah.
A
Normal
basic
neck breaker.
wrestling move. One you probably learn on day 2 or 3 of wrestling school, right? Well, I don't know what Jey Uso thought he was going for.
It looked like he like fully rotated into like almost a DDT position. It was weird.
It's almost like he twisted faded himself, or like what's the one Ed used to do?
Oh, the Impaler.
Yeah, or something like that. He just completely looked stupid. It looked awful, and it went viral, and everyone was like, "See, this is what we're talking about with Jey Uso. This is what we're talking about with Jey Uso. This is exactly what we're talking about with Jey Uso."
Punk kicked him right in the head after that.
Oh, he hit him. That was a stiff
And then
kick.
it's like you were getting up and we were doing this again.
Yeah, stiff kick, get up. So, to kind of change, they exchange finishers and they use each other's finishers.
Yeah.
Jay went for a GTS. Punk hit a spear on Jay.
And both of those looked great.
They did. And then Punk hit the Anaconda Vice. There was a sleeper in this. And then Punk hit the GTS 2 more times to put Jey Uso away, even though he probably should have never had to hit it twice because it's Jey Uso. And CM Punk's the World Heavyweight Champion again, like it's 2011. Let's go. This guy gave it a B. No.
It was a B for the right winner.
It's a B for CM Punk.
Yeah.
It's like an F- for Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I know I'm very harsh on him, but dude, like it just I don't.
Just
He needs to
be in the world title scene.
Please, tag team wrestler, great. Have fun with that.
It's like, yeah, it's great as entrance is over, but even that's starting to wane a little bit, I think.
It is. And it's just,
I mean, he was getting boos on Raw, so.
yeah. Too finisher heavy also in this
very.
match, I would think. So the overall grade this guy gave the show was a C, which is nice. So there's a picture of Post Malone and Tony Hinchcliffe sitting next to each other. That's nice. Some guys dressed like Bubba Ray Dudley behind him too. I wish you could see it. So that was Saturday night's main event, which overall gets a. Well, here's another thing that kind of deserves that sound effect too. The next topic that I want to bring up: there are too many belts in wrestling in the main promotions. There are way too many championships. Everyone seems to have a belt now. Why?
More or less.
So I brought up the 3 main promotions in America. I guess I should bring up TNA as well, but here's WWE. WWE has 23 or 4 belts. Here, I'm going to name them all. The World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's World Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and the World Tag Team Championship. That's just for Raw. So that's 5 right there. SmackDown has 5 of its own. The undisputed WWE Championship, the WWE Women's Championship, the United States Championship, the Women's United States Championship, and the Tag Team Championship. One is open, which is for both shows, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. In developmental, there's like 18 championships.
Yeah.
The NXT Championship, the NXT Women's Championship, the NXT North American Championship, the NXT Women's North American Championship, the NXT Heritage Cup is on this list. the NXT Tag Team Championship, the WWE Speed Championship, and the WWE Women's Speed Championship. And you think I'm done? I'm not, because we're going to include Evolve and ID in this. The WWE Evolve Championship, the Evolve Women's Championship, the ID Championship, and the Women's ID Championship. That's too many to keep track of.
Yeah, that is a lot. I mean, just off of that list alone, I can think of a few that could be cut. I mean, Heritage Cup, I think, could go. I think, honestly, there should probably only be one mid-card belt on the main rosters at this point for both men and women's. Because, I mean, like, right now, like, it just feels like both U.S. titles are in a state of limbo.
Yes.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Dragunov and I love the Open Challenge, but, like, that's all we're doing every week. And that's what Sammy started. And Julia, when's the last time she had a match?
Exactly. Like, dude, it's at the point where you can't even fit these championships on the show.
Say about the tag team belts, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
just
like,
merge them.
Yeah. I feel like we should just have one tag team division, like, across both shows. That's kind of the problem with this split. Because, I mean, like, if you had the Judgment Day in with the SmackDown tag division, I think it would be a lot better of a, like, entire division. Because then instead of trying to have to split it in Raw, obviously being the weaker of the two. Because, I mean, on Raw, it's just what? AJ Lee, the Judgment Day, and, like, the War Raiders sometimes, and then the New Day, I guess. And that's it on Raw, and then SmackDown has got, like, everyone that's actually good.
Right. So, merge two of those belts. And the reason I brought this up is because AEW decided to add another belt even after they merged one 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So, there's going to be an AEW National Championship. It will be in a Casino Gauntlet match at Full Gear in a few weeks.
I love their Casino Gauntlet matches.
They're cool, but, like, I don't need another belt in AEW.
No.
AEW, in the men's division, has 6 belts now. The World Championship, the Continental Championship, the International Championship, and the Unified Championship, which was 2 belts, and now it's 1, and now we have another belt. Maybe Okada can win the National Championship, too. And then the TNT...
Mercedes might win it.
And the TNT Championship. This isn't even counting all the belts Mercedes has.
Yeah.
This is just AEW. The World Tag Team Championship and the World's Trio Championship. In the women's division, it's just the World Championship and the TBS Championship, not including Mercedes. And then they're adding a women's tag title. So, and then you got Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor Championship, the World Television Championship, the Pure Championship.
Pure?
Yeah, Pure Championship. Huh. World Tag Team Championship, World 6-Man Tag Team Championship.
Oh boy.
The Women's World Championship, the Women's World Television Championship, and the Women's Pure Championship. I don't even have time to mention TNA.
Nah.
There's too many champions across the main promotions. Tony Khan, Triple Paul.
I mean, just how long do we think it's going to be before this AEW belt gets merged into another belt?
Doesn't matter. They're just going to invent a new one in like 2 weeks after.
I know, but what's like the over-under? Is this going to last a year? Is this going to last even 2 years?
I have no idea, but Triple Paul and Tony Khan, not everyone can be a champion, okay? Please, merge some belts, cut some belts.
Because, I mean, like, Okada doesn't realistically need this belt right now.
He doesn't need championships at all. He's Okada.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to see Okada.
And we don't even really need the trios one, I don't think.
No, there's 2 of them.
I know. But yeah, there's a lot of belts, and, you know.
Way too many, just way too many belts. All right, well, that's our rant for the belts tonight. Just wanted another topic to talk about. It was an easy one. Thanks, Tony, for adding another belt. But next week, I think we're going to have a guest because a certain local wrestling promotion that you're all familiar with on the show, if you watch the show every week, they're hosting an event next month. And I think we're going to have someone who has one of their belts. Whoa. But he actually deserves that belt because they don't have too many belts. They have the right amount in BCW.
Right.
That's right, Jerry. You heard me. You have the right amount of belts. All right. Well, that's it for the 10 count.
All right.
John and I will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.